So we can avoid the typecasting problem. These are the two examples. So this is the main this point about generics. So generics will provide the type safety. We can tell to that collection, please allow only this particular type. If you use the generics, that collections will allow only homogeneous, whatever type we are providing. Okay, and remaining points are same, like collections will allow duplicate value, depends on the collection. Collections will allow null value. Collections will follow some insertion order based on the collection type. Okay, but if you use generics, collections will not allow heterogeneous elements, different type not allowed. Okay, these are main important things. If you tell these 2 points in front of interview, that is fine. They will not much. And what we can do more on the generics. In this second part is not mandatory. We can just open close. That is fine. Okay, this is also fine while declaring the generics. In both sides, not required to give the generic type. Just this installation size, just provide the open and close bracket. Okay, this is about generics. And if you talk more on that, there is a one T. If you want to example, I'm saying, if we want to create our own generic type. Okay, this is list. See here, this list how it is implemented. Okay, how to implement this list? Check this. Click on this, control click, open C. After class, something is there. After class name, something is there. What is that? Here also after collection, something is there. What is that? E type. You can provide E or T or whatever, anything. Okay, that is called, these collections will be allow only this type. Okay, like that way you can tell. So example, I want a class, custom class. I want to design one custom class. That class can accept anything. That class can accept anything. How to write? To create our custom generic class, we can write, maybe I'm taking organization taken. This will a one generic type class. Here I'm providing the T or E. In the place of T, we can write anything, any character, A, B, C, anything we can write. Even we can write multiple characters also. This is a generic class. That means this class can accept any type, whatever type we are providing, that type it will take. Okay, example, if I create a class with organization, of employee. So now this organization class take only employee type. Okay, and if I take any, if I create object another way of, okay, this is like to create our custom organization, sorry, custom generic classes. Just we have to provide that type. Okay, and mostly generics will be used like in the real-time situations. Very less time we'll see to create our custom generic classes. But while using collections, we have multiple ways, multiple places we use the generic collections. Okay, then I'll cover more examples on this. We have some extend keyword. Why we need to use the extend keyword? Basically, where we use extend keyword? Where we use extend keyword? No?
To inherit parent class.
Okay, fine. We can use inheritance first. So example, if I say here, if I create one one generic list collection class. Okay, if I'm creating one generic collection, maybe array list or hash set, whatever. Now this should allow only numbers. Numbers in the sense it can allow maybe integers, it can allow double, okay, it can allow short, byte, float, double. Okay, these types can allow, okay, not only integer, not only double, not only short. This can allow all these possible types. How we can achieve that? We can achieve through some action keyword. How? We can take any class. This class can have multiple implementations. Example is organization. Organization can implement faculty. Organization can implement classroom. Okay, organization can implement faculty, classroom, student, whatever. So I want to allow some group of types. I want to allow some group of types, not only faculty, not only class, not only student. Now that time we can go with the extend keyword. Okay, how to use extend keyword? Syntax, we have to use the example I'm creating here, list of tilde operator. This is tilde operator, not tilde. Okay, and this we can use extends, then organization. List equal to new list, new array list. Okay, this will allow, this list allow organization. Maybe I'll give definition first. This will allow organization and its child classes. So if I try to put here in the collection, if I try to put here, this is the list. Okay, if I put here faculty is allowed. If I put here class C1 is allowed. If I put student S1 is allowed. If I try to put bus is allowed or not? Check here, organization is a class extending faculty, class, student, but not extending the bus class, right? That is why these collections allow only these three types. If you are trying to put any other type, it is not allowed. Okay, it is not allowed. Let's see example on this first. I have designed one example here. See the code first. Here, first I take the one class organization. Okay, this organization is a class extending employee class, student class, but not bus class. Okay, so if I create a generic collection like this, then what can I do? I can add organizations because it is same type. I can add employee type. I can add student type. Okay, this is in the declaration level. But if I take any method, you could take any method in this. You can add third type. It is giving some warning. Okay, it is giving some warning. So unlike bus season, you cannot use in this method because it's not implementing the organization class. Like that, we can provide some bounded types. This is called bounded types. Okay, so this is allow organization and its child classes. And we have one more option. There is called super. What is super? Now this organization, maybe this list can allow organization is parent interface implemented classes. implemented class objects. Okay. So if you use super means always parent. Okay. This can allow organization class and its super parent implemented classes. If we this organization can extend any interface, that implemented class also allowed. That is a concept of bounded type with a super keyword. Here extend keyword. Extend means this will allow only the corresponding organization and its child classes. This is the main difference. This is the main difference. On this type of declaration we can use only in the method level, but not in the code level. Code in the sense any block levels. As a method argument, you can take like this. Like this you can take. Okay. If you take same thing in the outside, it should be give error.
Chenju, if you don't mind, in the place of question mark, can we use T? Generic T.
No, T is for to create a custom. Custom means how to create a custom class, custom generate. Okay. If I want to make my organization class a type, specific type, T, like this you can take. To create our custom classes, we can use the T type.
These are organization, everything is custom classes only.
Yes, it's a custom class. That's why I created like this. If I create any method here, example, add of T. Maybe logic I'm not telling, only that syntax I'm telling. Maybe public void add. Now this add will take only whatever type we are providing. Okay, and create a organization class like this. Constructor T. Now should have the corresponding type only. So we can take here object T obj. Obj equal to T. So we can tell to provide only particular type. That's what we can tell to the T operator in the class level. Okay, but this question mark is the from the method level to tell only this particular collection will allow only this class. I mean like bounded type. This will call a bounded. So not only this can allow the same type on its tail classes. For that we can say that bounded type. Maybe using extend keyword. Extend means this class and its implemented classes. Super means this class and its parent interface implemented classes. Parent, not parent interface. Parent interface implemented classes. That is the main point in the extend or super. So and also last Sunday you asked one question, right? That if I have any clear, that's fine. I will explain now. Okay.
Parent interface implemented classes means like same meaning it will come. Employee student only. If
no,
if
not employee
organization.
Not employee student. If we take here in the super, here
organization. Parent means organization parent.
For organization parent, what organization parent is not defined. If the organization has some university interface, this implemented classes, this university may be SRM university, this is a JNTU. These are also allowed. Like that we can tell to the using super keyword. Organization super, you can take here parent of interface. Organization parent university, that implemented class is university, any university. That is a super keyword. Is it okay?
Yeah, in 17 line you have used it in 17 line class organization and T. So it will take any employee or student like that in that context.
Yes, context. This is like class level T parameters to tell my organization classes allow only one type. Only one type. That type we can provide whenever we are creating the object. Example, here I taken employee type.
Yes, how to create object for organization class? Let me know.
20, line number 20. Simple. My organization allow only a student type. or only employee type like that.
How will be the employee class?
Employee,
What
now
is the
any
relation between them employee or
no employee class you can take any type, right? Like this. There is no relation. If you use that type operator, sorry for customers, if you want to use that, there is no relation for this. If you use like this,
what is my problem is if it is list, we can add only employee objects. If you give list L equal to new list of employee, something in the generic
right. Same here.
But here I didn't
list.
understand how organization will access the employee.
Okay, for that I have to write some more classes, some more logic. I'll try to add in public void add, say take T, type T. Okay, and I'll take in here T obj. D obj. I'm taking constructor also. T. Obj equal to T type. Like this, we can tell to organization class. Okay, if I try to print here T dot get name, it will give the class name. What class it will give whenever we call get class get name. This is from object class. Now it will print the corresponding class. So whenever we are creating the object, what type we will provide here? Employee type we will provide. So when if we print this, it will give the corresponding employee class. That means we created organization class object with the particular type. Okay, if I provide student type, it will give the student class object. So the corresponding SOP will print student class name. So in the case here, if I call O dot, maybe I'm calling here get name, meaning name. If I call O dot get name, it will print employee. In this case, it will print student. It's fine. See the code once, you can understand easily.
Yes, Chandru.
Okay, so I'm going to cover the Sunday question. That is.
So we have to use compulsory in any method of organization. Any arguments we have to use T with the T.
Not only
some
T.
different methods are there. Some different methods are there. If it is get
No,
name, then you are using.
No, not different method. If you provide generics means we are strictly telling only allow this type. If you give university, only university type.
Only organization means it will work like that only. But in organization, there are so many different methods will be there. No?
Yes,
only
all
not get name.
All methods. If you take list also here, this is the list what we are allowing. What is our very example? This one. We are allowing only double type. In the list class, we have many methods, not only add method. Example, we have remove method also. What are you taking? Remove method, it has to take a double type. Use 200.23 or 45, it will return the remove that object. Okay, let's see some more methods here. Clear contains equals object. Yeah, taking double point. Equals method from the object class. Index of remove method boolean. It is from the list. Removal should come. Let me try another way. String. If I call list dot list dot add, it is string taking. Some methods we take index add method also string contains object contains method is map. Okay. Else I'll take collection then. Import. Remove. We check internal implementation. It is not accepting the E type. Okay, here it is E type. That means we have to tell to our method what methods we are adding. Here I taking get name is a T type. And if I take another method, public void, maybe remove method if we take, this we can tell to object. You can tell to any other type, maybe string. Okay, but this T, whatever T we are using in the top, in the organization, we are using T, right? That means that particular method, if you provide same T, it will accept the same type. If you write different, so that method will be can accept different type also. That means here mainly thing is whatever the methods, whatever the classes we want to provide the type safety, we can write that method as a particular type, whatever declare the type in the class level. Okay, same thing in the list also. Same thing in the list. If you see here, array list add method I'll take. Add. This add method saying the E type. That means this add method take only the particular type, whatever we are giving in the E in the class level. In the class, we given E here. Say same type we have to take. And if you take any other methods, example, you can take get method. See get method return type. So here get method taking input as a int, but not E, but it is returning the E type. That means whatever declare E in the class level. Okay, say take any other method. Set method is fine. Remove method take. Remove method taking int type, but returning whatever type we are entered given in the class level. Okay, there is no mandatory take only that as a E type. Depends on our requirement, we can take that. Okay, last index of list iterator, all are same. Is clear? So your main point is wherever T we are declaring, that may be method input argument or method return type. If we take here return type is a T, that means whatever type we created with the organization, same type has to be written. But it can be accept string type or any other type, whatever we are given here. If I take here int, you will take input int type. Even if you want to tell here remove, also take same type whatever given in the class. You can tell like this.
Generally, remove method means in a list it will remove the which place if you want to enter something, that key or list means that object it will be removed. But why it is returning T? Just
no,
it is removed. It won't return
I'm
anything void.
Just I'm giving example. Okay, in this case, take here any other example. Contains method. What the meaning of contains? Maybe contains. Okay, what is the meaning of contains?
Yeah,
contains
means boolean. If that element
so
has,
this has to take boolean. This has to take type, whatever the element I have to search, is it present or not. So if it is present, I have to return boolean, but not T, right? I have to, the meaning of function method is the element is present, return the true. If the element is not present, return false. But what element? I'll provide T. The T is type, whatever type we want to search. Okay, that means I'm telling thing here is T means we can write T any places, not only method argument, not only written type. If you take like this, what will happen? Though contains method, check the corresponding object is present or not. If it is present, return the same object only. My functionality same. My functionality I have to implement like this. Check the element is present. If it is present, then return the same element only. If it not present, still return the same element only. That is my requirement. Then I have to write method like this. Otherwise, the element is present, return the true. Element is not present, return the false. That's why you can take a Boolean type. Now it is more understandable, I think.
Yes, Chintu. Thank you, Chintu.
So last point is about take a generic as a written type level. Written type as a generic. This is specific scenario. Let's see what it is. So my requirement is if I give input ABC and CDF and return the values as a list of, okay, the list contain internally ABC and CDFs as a string. Okay. Now if I give as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, return the list as a 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 value. How we will take? I'll give input. Okay, I'll give input. That input maybe I'll give randomly. Whatever I type, other type I'll give. Okay, same type we have to return. If I give input as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as numbers, return the list of numbers. If I give strings, give the list of strings. If I give employee, list of employee. If I give list of strings, if I give two strings, return the list of strings. Like that, I want to write a method. Okay, just start writing on that. Okay, so I'm taking a new class, generics. Custom return list. This I taking class name, main method. So I have to take one method. This method can so first I'll show the problem. My requirement is if I give the input as two strings, return the list of strings. Okay, that time I have to take one method. Okay, method name is M1 I'm taking here. If I give the two input as string S1, comma string S2, what I have to return? Return the list with the S1, S2. Then create list. How to create list of string? Because I'm adding the strings into list. Okay, new array list. Okay, now I have to add elements into list. How to add method. Now return this list. Okay, so return list means return type should be list of strings, not void. Now it is fine, right? Okay, now I'll call this method by providing I taking static to call from the main method directly. M1 I'll provide strings ABC, CDE. Okay, fine. This is my requirement. That is fine. I'll call this method and I'll print also output. I can see that list containing two string objects. Okay. Now my requirement is I'll provide the two integer numbers. Then you have to return to me list of integers, not list of strings. What I have to do? I cannot call this directly by providing numbers. right? Because this list is accepting only the string type. If I write 100, 200, what will happen? It cannot happen because this method is accepting string type. So that cases I have to redefine the method. Maybe I have to write new method. What I have to write? I have to take a new method and accept that input numbers int s1, s2. Maybe I will take i1, i2. Okay, create a list with the integer because this list has to return the integer object and add those two, return the list. Okay. Now I'll provide the two, maybe method m2 I'm taking. Ten comma 20. Now fine, this m2 method will be run and it will give the list of integers. Okay. Now I want to provide list of employees. How to write? I have to write a, maybe I'll write a character for now. How to write? I have to take character, maybe m3 method, character, c2, c1. Here take a character, list of character. Here also list of character. Just add c1, c2, return the list. Now I'll call this m3 method by providing that c1, c2. Okay, by error. C1, C2. Invalid character. M3, fine. Something error here. Did it again. Okay, some IDs. Character write only one letter, sorry. Okay, C, comma D I'm providing. So it will return the C and D. Okay, now for every requirement, for string one method, for character one method. Tomorrow I have to take a different type of values, maybe double, maybe employee, student, bus, car, road, whatever. So for every requirement I have to write a new method. That is a problem. This is not a generic way. This is not a perfect implementation of the code. So what I have read, to take any type as an input, not only string type, not only integer type, not only character type. Okay, I can take any type and I can return the any type of the list. What I can write here, for that I have to write a generic type. That means here always changing the return type, always changing the input type, right? For that I have to write generic type. How to write generic? I'm taking one method only for all type. Public, I'm writing T, maybe static is common, T. So I want to return my particular type and method name is I'm taking M. For that T1 type, T2 second value. Okay, and create a list of type T. Okay, then the list dot add of something mistake is there. Check here. I have only code someplace. Not this. This one. Okay, T means we have to open close, right? Okay, it is not right. Okay, M method is M or M M5 type, and here type we can take anything. List of T. List of T. Sorry. List of T. Okay. Now we add elements. Now we add elements. Add of T1. List dot add of T2. Okay, now return the list. Now in this case, what I am taking, I am making return type as generic. Okay, this is a list of T. To make return type generic, we have to provide the T in front of that. Okay, and whatever the type I'll take, those type I'll add, and I'll return the same object. So now I'll just replace instead of M1, M5, M5, M5. That means I can call same only one method. I can remove this, all these three. I'll comment for now. So this method, M5 method will accept any type because I take any type character. Whatever the type I enter, same type I'll add into list, and same type is I can return. Okay, I can return same type. That means whenever I enter ABC, CD, maybe string type, it will take string type. Okay, and I add those strings into list. I'll return to the from that list. And whenever I enter integer type, same type it will take and add, return that same type. And if I take character, same. If I add maybe student or organization, whatever, same thing it will take. Example, I'm taking organization, new organization directly I'm taking. And second also, new organization. Method name is M5. Okay, so now it will accept the any type objects. Same method can accept any type and return the whatever type I'm returning. Whatever type I'm enter the data. Just run this same output. This same output, right? That is the functionality of return type generic way of implementation. So in this method, below methods, if I uncomment this, these methods return type is always we have to fix maybe list of strings, list of integers, list of characters, whatever. But if I want to make generic, whatever data I entered, I'll give input to that method. Same type we have to return to the list of data. For that, we can write a return type as generic. Here instead of list of string, list of integer, I'll make list of T. With the syntax, we can write a corresponding return type. Okay, corresponding return type. Whatever data I entered, same data will be written back. This is about generic way of implementation of return type. Okay. So like these are major concepts in the generics. How we can declare generics, what is the purpose, how to use in the code. Okay, we can write our custom generic classes. We can write our custom generic classes. We can write, we can strictly tell to our collections what type needs to be allowed. Not only particular type, not only employee, not only student. We can tell to the collections allow bounded types, allow this type on its parent class, its child class, like that. Okay, this is simple concept to understand about generics. Any doubts on this? So mostly the generics material is there. I will add some more content.
1 second, sorry, Chanchu, 1 second, just. Yes, key you have used for method level also. Then extends super user question mark. When will you use?
Extends super question mark if you want to tell the particular type here. See this syntax. I want to extend, maybe they don't think of a list only here. Example, take organization. Okay, this organization class allow only maybe same type, right? Maybe I'm taking university. So this university allow organization type on its child class also. Okay. In this case, this university allow organization type on its parent types. Organization on its parent interface implemented classes. If you want to tell same thing here, you can tell in the list also, maybe in the method level also. Same syntax you can use here. Now, if you want to call this method, what you will pass? Tell me based on this. Don't think about compile errors. Just tell me this method M5 will allow what? It will allow organization class object allow and also organization class parent. It may parent may be abstract class, parent may be interface, because class can extend interface. Sorry, class can extend abstract class, class can implement interface, right? And those extend interface or extend abstract class, those implement class also. Okay, to represent again in the diagram, here only I'll take one example. This is organization class. Okay, this may implements employee. Sorry, this may. Sorry, wait. Student. This may student classroom. Okay. This is organization. Wo organization child class are class, employee, and student. But this organization also can extend one class. Maybe organization can extend university. Okay, organization. This is abstract class. Maybe class also. A class can extend another class, right? And this organization can implement one interface. Okay, any interface you can take ABC. Right? So if you use the extend, what allow? This part will be allowed if you use the extend. All these are allowed if you use the extend keyword. And if you use the like this, if you use this only for super. This is the part about super keyword or extend keyword. Example, if you replace, maybe if you use super here, this list can accept all this type. If you use extend here in the place of super, this list can accept all these types. Just assume there is a one organization class. For that class, maybe don't confuse. For organization class, employee class is there, student class is there. These are child classes. These are parent interface or parent classes. If you use the extend keyword, all is same and all child are allowed. If you use the super keyword, same and is super class are allowed, super interface are allowed. That is about bounded type with the question mark and super keyword, extend keyword. అర్థం కాలేదు ఇంకా?
Yeah, change one. If you use in method class level
to tell my particular class allow, this is about method level. See here where I applied this one. Generics. This is method level. If you apply class level, only particular type only allowed on these child classes. Example, this one. This class level means we have to think about only to create our custom generic classes. We are creating here, but in the code we are using this. That we are here means we already declared, we already created university class, and we are using that here.
See, I understood everything. Yeah. 1 second. Just a small doubt is I got you. What is the extent? What is question mark?
Okay. Any doubts?
1 second. I'm typing. Chanchu. Just sorry, taking your time. 1 second. Again, last what I have typed in last meeting. That's what I'm
Okay.
typing same method. So I have given here business object result will take the any type like the type is like extends. It has to be associatable node, and why inside again associatable node and question mark. You can use static in the class level also, isn't it?
Is this correct syntax? This is coming 2 times, right?
Yes, Chanju, that's why I'm getting doubt.
Completely.
It's okay. It's okay.
Came 2 times.
Yes, it is coming 2 times.
Okay, that means it is a associable node accepting only this type. Again, you are saying the same class accepting any input. No, something mistake is there. You can send me screenshot.
Business associable node.
Okay. P extends. Node, okay. Business results. ఓకే, కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజన్ నాకు కూడా, చూసి చెప్తా అర్థం చేసుకొని. కొంచెం సోర్స్ కోడ్ చూసి అర్థమవుతుందేమో.
అవును చెంచు, ఒక నిమిషం అది నాకు ఉంది, నేను అడగొచ్చా లేదా వేరే వాళ్ళని అని అడగలేదు, బట్ నాకు కొంచెం అది అర్థం కావట్లేదు క్లారిటీగా. మళ్ళీ ఇన్సైడ్ క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ పెట్టారు కదా, నువ్వు ముందు క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ చెప్పావు. సో దట్ ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ కానీ దాని పైన కానీ సంథింగ్ అట్లా ఏదో కనెక్షన్ అట్లా. ఇది కొంచెం
నేను చూసి చెప్తా, కొంచెం అర్థం చేసుకోవాలని. ఎందుకంటే సోర్స్ కోడ్ ఉంటే కొంచెం అర్థమవుతుంది. అసోసియబుల్ నోడ్ టేకింగ్ సేమ్ క్లాస్, అలోయింగ్ ఓన్లీ సేమ్ క్లాస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్, and that is telling to accept same class object or is parent type. Okay, so what I understood up to this part, associable node taking the same class object, and again the same class taking the is parent type. Question mark means say parent type. Okay, how both is possible?
నేను కరెక్ట్ గా అది క్లాస్ లెవెల్ కాదు, మెథడ్ లెవెల్. టీ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ పబ్లిక్ స్టాటిక్ టీ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ అసోసియేటివ్ నోడ్ ఇన్సైడ్ అది పెట్టారు. అది క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ తర్వాత బిజినెస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రిజల్ట్. ఆ బిజినెస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రిజల్ట్ అనేది ఏ డిఫరెంట్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్.
Business object results is a completely return type, and this part tells what is the input data coming to that
ఇన్పుట్
method.
డేటా, అది ఏమైనా ఏ క్లాస్ తీసుకోవాలి, ఏ చైల్డ్ క్లాస్ తీసుకోవాలి, ఏ బిజినెస్ క్లాస్ తీసుకోవాలి అనేది అది అన్ని క్లాసెస్ కి బిజినెస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రిజల్ట్ లో అన్నిటికీ కోడ్ ఇంప్లిమెంట్ అయింది, కామన్ కోడ్. కాకపోతే ఈ టీ అనేది ఎక్స్టెన్స్ వై 2 times, అది నాకు అర్థం కాలేదు. ఎక్స్టెన్స్ అసోసియబుల్ నోడ్ అంటే అసోసియేట్ నోడ్, లేకపోతే దాని అసోసియబుల్ నోడ్, లేకపోతే దాని కరెస్పాండింగ్ చైల్డ్ క్లాసెస్. ఇప్పుడుదా మనం అనుకున్న దాన్ని బట్టి అయితే అంతే కదా, అంతేనా?
అంటే కానీ ఇక టీ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ అసోసియబుల్ నోడ్, అగైన్ అసోసియబుల్ నోడ్ టేకింగ్ ఇన్ అలోయింగ్ టైప్ యాజ్ సేమ్ టైప్. ఓకే ఫైన్. మళ్ళీ క్వశ్చన్ ఆఫ్ ఎందుకు వచ్చింది సార్? ఒకసారి నేను డీబగ్ చేయాలి, చూస్తా కొంచెం జంప్ చేయమన్నా.
ఓకే జంజు, ఇది కొంచెం వదిలేసేలే, టైం వేస్ట్ అవుతుంది. చూద్దాం, ఇదైతే డౌట్ ఉంది.
మోస్ట్లీ ఇది జనరిక్స్ కాన్సెప్ట్.
అంటే వాళ్ళని అడగొచ్చా లేదా అని వదిలేసాను, కొన్ని డౌట్స్ అడగకూడదు కదా.
ఓకే ఓకే, లే అడగొచ్చు, కొంచెం కాంప్లెక్స్ కాబట్టి ఏం ప్రాబ్లం కాదు, నేను చెక్ చేస్తా.
ఓకే.
Any doubts on this generics? The simple concept, mainly to cover, it will provide type safety, we can avoid type casting problem. Okay, this is about mainly generics. Okay, if you want to learn more on this, just these are the concepts like how to create custom generic classes, custom generic. Okay, what is T operator, action keyword, super keyword? These are simple examples. Any doubts, you can ask me. Tomorrow I'll start Java 8 features, very important. Tomorrow I'll start Java 8 features. Okay.
ఈయనము ఆఫ్టర్
First
ఆఫ్టర్ జావా చేద్దాం.
after Java, ఇది ఇంపార్టెంట్ కదా.
జావా 8 ఇంపార్టెంట్ కొంచెం అది బాగా.
సో జావా 8 కంప్లీట్ అయిపోతే